Let's go there. What's up, Mr. Peach? Here she goes. Rapid intensification is ongoing. High-end Cat 3 is forecasted. Possibly Cat 4. Look at how much better she looks, man. Look at how much better she looks. Oh my god, dude. Once we get that eye really peeking out, oh, she's gonna go buck wild, dude. Can see her a bit on, whatchamacallit. What's up, Caster? What's up? Um, Let me return on all my, yeah, say it to the people of Florida. Not like how good she looks in, the sense of, uh, you know, weather nerd sense. Not that, yeah, it looks real fucking good for, the people out there. No, not at all. That's not what I'm implying. So the flooding is going to be catastrophic. That's there's no doubt about that. Especially in the Big Bend area, catastrophic. Um, put on my color table. You can see her. You can see her quite nice, man. At least, yeah, 98% of Cedar Key is gone. They're evacuated. But this is going to be catastrophic for Cedar Key. This is going to be catastrophic. Um, and I'm glad that you got your first 6 Robux. So they finally evacuated. Yeah, 98% of the city is gone. The town, really. And you can see her from the Key West radar a little bit, little eye and eye wall there poking out. And we've been talking about this for a while, but these in that northeast quadrant of the storm, you're gonna get these tornadoes in these in the feeder bands here, in the bands of the hurricane. You're gonna get these tornadoes rather quickly. And there's some breaks in the clouds, which would heat up the ground and will destabilize even further, so we could have a greater tornado threat as we move on today. But I mean, look at her, man. Look at her. I mean, it is truly almost time. You can see convection really swirling around there, almost a little eye peeking out. Once we get a good eye, we'll hit Cat 2 later today. But look at her, man. Churning out there. Churning out there. But the storm surge is going to be catastrophic. So I don't know if you guys have seen the National Hurricane Center has put out a worst case scenario map of what the storm surge would look like in Cedar Key. Uh, Man, I'll show you guys that because that is something. That is something. It's not something that you want to see. Obviously, but holy shit. So this is worst case scenario storm surge for Cedar Key and the Big Bend area. That's fucking horrific. That's everything gone, you know. And you got to think about the wildlife refuge as well, like how many animals, how much vegetation. I mean, it's catastrophic. Um, they've upped the storm surge now. It has been increased. Like I said, that's only expected as we move on. Um, we'll put this up here. Up to 15 feet. of storm surge. The highest elevation is about 20 feet in Cedar Key. Highest elevation is about 20 feet, and we're 15 storm surge. So not good. And she's doing the dance, man. She's doing the dance. She's doing an evil dance, but a dance. You know. They do the whole damn schedule around, and we had gym today, and it was not communicated with the students at all. It was poorly organized at my school. I'm sorry about that, my man. It sucks. What prompted this tornado warning here? Yeah, really low end tornado wording. But yeah, just gonna slide right up into here, man. Boom. Worried about Cedar Key, dude. Worried about Cedar Key. It's not gonna be good for Cedar Key at all. It's forecasted to be a high end Category 3. Forecasted. The forecast is still a bit conservative with rapid intensification. I imagine we might see Cat 4. We might see Cat 4 before landfall. We might see Cat 4 on landfall, and I'm worried about Cantori. Cantori is in Cedar Key. I don't know why the Weather Channel put Cantori in Cedar Key. I imagine they're gonna get him out before then, but Cantori has to leave Cedar Key. Cantori cannot be in Cedar Key. You cannot chase a hurricane in Cedar Key. Again, the peak elevation there's 20 feet. The peak elevation. The storm surge is 15. Jim, yeah, Jim Cantori. Off to work I go. See y'all later. See you, Mr. Peach. I gotta leave in an hour myself, but I wanted to get this out of the way. But yeah, Jim is in Cedar Key. I don't know why they put him there. And even ignoring, because this area is fairly unpopulated in the Bend, Tampa could see up to 7 feet of surge. Up to 7 feet of surge, man. Um, Areas along Georgia and the in South Carolina, 2 to 4 feet. Storm surge, even portions of North Carolina, maybe 1 to 3 feet. That's pretty insignificant, but still, why would they send him there? I don't know. I think they're gonna get him out of there before really goes crazy because he can't be there. He can't be in there. Animal displacement. It's gonna be fucked up because there's a wildlife refuge there, a like state designated wildlife refuge, and it's gonna destroy it. It's gonna destroy it. Like I don't know what the this is horrible. Um, Weather Channel knows what's up. Cantori's not an idiot. Um, I don't think they're staying in Cedar Key. They can't stay in Cedar Key. They can't. They literally cannot stay in Cedar Key. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, if they stay in Cedar Key, they're actually screwed. They're gonna have no way to get help, get rescued, get. That's highly unlikely. Yeah, it's a wildlife refuge, so I mean, dude, they can't Noah's Ark that shit. It's incredibly difficult. But how far could I set this loop back? Set at 60 frames here. Look at her, man. Look at how much better she's gotten just today. Are you gonna loop? Hello? Hello? Look at that, man. You see her really organized, especially in the last few hours. Check that out. Right in her center, too. That low level center there. Really clearing out. Convection is roaring around that center. It's gearing up here. She's really gearing up here to do something bad. Look at that. We do have those cloud breaks in there a little bit too. Um, it's a little worrying. Uh, Look at that, man. Look at all the moisture she's pulling in. God, so crazy. What a beast, man. What a beast. Been talking about this for days. You know what I mean? There's no excuse. You know what I mean? It's like there's no excuse. It's been days. How likely do you believe Adalia will circle back? Well, almost every model shows a circle back. Not every model shows a second landfall. Some models literally show three landfalls in Florida. Like this. Like literally this. Adalia comes up through here, landfalls in the Big Bend area, goes around the Carolinas, swings back, landfalls somewhere near Lake Okeechobee, swings back, landfalls in the Big Bend again, and then goes out again. Do you know how stupid that would be? For boom, boom, boom. Why? But there's a possibility that she could circle back. But it's really uncertain as of now because the models are crazy. Like the cone of uncertainty here is huge. It's massive after Friday. We have no idea. Like a really good idea, but she is circling back. Just coming back. Reed, Brandon, Corey, Jim, etc. should not be there. They're getting out. I know Reed's getting out. They're there to place the sensors, do coverage for AccuWeather, and get out of there. I don't think they're not staying in Cedar Key. They're not staying. They're gonna go more inland because Cedar Key is you're fucked. You really are. But 98% of people, according to Reed, are gone. It's like a ghost town. Other than chasers and, people that are there, check everything out, do their coverage where they're at, and dip. But it's gonna be a wild one, guys. It's gonna be a wild one. Landfall sometime tomorrow morning, late at night tonight. I mean, we're gonna be what? It's gonna be in the morning, and we're gonna be whatchamacallit. We'll see. Possibly near catastrophic storm surge tonight, impacting Cedar Key. I mean, think about it. We have a day. We have 24 hours, and this thing is gonna go crazy in this 24-hour time span. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how you can in 24 hours going from category 1 possibly to category 4. It's crazy. But smoke from Canadian wildfires has reached Europe. Wow. Tampa Bay seeing surge from the Gulf. Yeah, so are the Keys. The Keys are seeing some pretty decent surge. Fort Myers is seeing surge. Like about a foot right now. Um, man, it's just there are places to chase in the bend. They're just a little farther inland. They're a little there are areas that are higher ground. Cedar Key does not have that higher ground. You could get on the higher ground in Cedar Key that's about 20 feet and deal with possibly 15-foot storm surge and have the most terrible, terrifying experience of your life. But no one's gonna do that. Get it though, man. It's wild. She's a cane though. Might unfortunately scrap the tornado center because I can't find a good radar and I can't afford GR2. You need a radar loop. And Franklin here is undergoing an eye wall replacement cycle, so his eye is a little ugly. He's got a bit of an ugly eye today. It's not as beautiful as it was yesterday. And with these, he's gonna weaken a bit. I need one badly. What are you? Send me details. Send me details on Twitter or something. and what strength the tornado is and all that for your scenario. Then I'll hook you up. And a monster, you can see it like just that new convection just rip around like a U shape, just wham, wham.